We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Digging in, number 4, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And he is going to reach to start the ball game. Didn't hit it far, but it's an infield single.
The left fielder, number 33.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. There's one. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
In now for the Reds, Eugenio Suarez. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds go down quietly, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Sonny Gray will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Now in the box, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Winker is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Gray now on 2-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Clearly should have been content to just move up 90 feet on the hit to right, but they were thinking first to third all the way. The right fielder came up and delivered a seed to third to get his man. Not a real tough throw, but it was a good one.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 281 the average entering play, and even 20 home runs and 65 RBIs. Gray sets. Here it is on 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Here's the first pitch to him. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in time and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping up now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it. Moustakas on at first, nobody out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
On to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Striding in, Freddie Galvis. His prior history versus this arm, 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0 home. Drilled to the left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 17, Josh Van Meter.
Stepping in now, Josh Van Meter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 home.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. 2-1 pitch, a knuckle curve swung on and missed, 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. One left for Cincinnati. They still trail 1-0. Last half of the second set to go. And next, the dangerous power threat, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball inside.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. James McCann waits on deck. Hit hard towards the hole, and a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
McCann.
At the plate, James McCann, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, McCann is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Gavin Lutz, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to count.
And he fouls this one off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Buehler.
So now to the plate, Walker Buehler. Pitch popped up. Van Meter moving to his left, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Kyle Farmer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kyle Farmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Just missing here, 2-0. Farmer, a native of Georgia. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Sonny Gray, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
3-0 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Go back to Cincinnati.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Two and one.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He's set. The 3-2. Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Dodgers.
Riding in once again,
The third
Justin
baseman.
Turner, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Turner.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Too high. Ball.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
So one away here with the bases empty, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Seager is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. One out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best
Now
ones have
batting,
that late
right
action
fielder,
that just darts at the
Smokey.
last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. And that is off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the third. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category. So here's Cody Bellinger as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look into some of the future plans for the Dodgers as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent minor league action. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 1-1.
Inside, ball one.
Up high, 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball that side.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
The 1-0.
No, that's low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
2-1, here it is. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far.
Better off next time, Cincinnati.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-1 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with
Now
that
batting,
pitch unless
first
it's
baseman.
really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Next up is Max Muncy. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in to try it again, James McCann. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. Hit it hard when lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Liner towards second. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Now batting, number 4.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, But now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Sacrifice attempt here. And this ball's right past him at first base. So stepping in, Jesse Winker, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming, here it is. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Runners are at second and third here with only one away. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 delivery. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Second and third here, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. The 3-2 one more time. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1. Lined into right, a base hit. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by one, big base hit drives in two.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Nick Castellanos now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Reds are on top, 2-1. Digging in now, Gavin Lutz. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Gavin Lutz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The 1-0. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a rather easy first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Chris Taylor.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. Taylor playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th round pick during the first year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
Ball two.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count. Here we go.
Chopped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
2 out, nobody on. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1-1.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
That's ball two.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Corey Seager is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Scorched to third. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Dodgers lead one. Our score remains 2-1. Blake Trinan is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. In his career, Galvis brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The first baseman, number 17, Josh Van Meter.
Digging in, Josh Van Meter. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
At the plate, Kyle Farmer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to left. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
At the plate now, Sonny Gray. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Oh, right, left, left.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. The set and the 1-2. Ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Fouled away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Reds leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts 1-0.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Gray's ready, coming home with the 1-1 pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it.
Now batting,
But when a hitter
first
like
baseman.
that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Ready once again, Max Muncy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Two and 0. There's a strike. It's 2 and 1. From the stretch. 2 and 2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch, or he's going to start getting hurt.
2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They're down 2-1. Scott Alexander is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75, Scott Alexander.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 4. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 the count now. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1 and 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1 and 2 now. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still lead it 2-1. Matt Bowman gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
67, Matt Bowman.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, James McCann.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Look.
To the plate now, Gavin Lutz. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Moustakas has it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. The 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Ball two.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Josh Van Meter is on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17, Josh Van Meter.
Now at the plate, Josh Van Meter. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Here it comes on 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Dodgers 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Joey Votto is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 19, Joey Votto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ready for another shot now. Corey Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good cut fastball in there, 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Come on, base hit now.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 2-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, that's it.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Our score remains 2-1. Dylan Floro enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Floro.
Into the box now, Kyle Farmer. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
The catcher, Kyle.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Floro is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 15 long balls and 44 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Two and one after the foul ball there.
Ball three.
Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. In there at the knees, strike one. The 0-1 on its way.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runners on first with one down. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Fielded cleanly to second for one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Nothing in the Cincinnati ninth. Last chance coming up for the guys in blue. They trail here 2-1. Raisel Iglesias comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Winker is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Striding into the box, Jock Peterson. No hits to this point. And now pitch on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And that's in there, 2-1. One out, nobody on. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Muncy.
Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way.
Hey!
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Right side and right into the shift. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The catcher, number
Hey, this
34.
game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
James McCann is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
That's the ball. That's the ball.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Reds used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Sonny Gray earns his 5th winner of the year. Raisel Iglesias hammers down the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.